For decades, cybersecurity operated at human speed. Analysts monitored screens, hunted through logs for unusual activity, and manually deployed software patches when a vulnerability was found. That manual approach is failing against a new class of offensive AI. Attackers are weaponizing generative adversarial networks, or GANs, to craft malware that constantly evolves to bypass traditional defenses. Systems now generate thousands of malicious requests and deepfakes every single second. It's an assault volume that breaks the laws of physical human capability. Intrusions that used to take experienced hacking teams weeks to coordinate are now executed from start to finish in mere milliseconds. Because these initial breaches happen instantly, relying on a human operator to catch and stop the attack is no longer a viable defense strategy. Security analysts currently spend an average of 2.7 hours responding to a single incident. That lag creates a massive window where an attacker can roam freely through a network. We have crossed the threshold into machine-speed warfare. The cycle of probing a network, finding a weakness, and launching an exploit now happens in the blink of an eye. Organizations are spending billions of dollars annually on manual incident response teams that, by the time they see an alert, are already hours too late. You cannot hire enough analysts to close a millisecond gap. The speed of modern threats requires a purely automated defense. The countermeasure is the autonomous cyber defense system. These are powerful AI models, trained on specialized hardware designed to hunt threats autonomously. Instead of looking for single, isolated red flags, these systems use long-term temporal modeling. They analyze the sequence of an actor's behavior over months to figure out their actual intent. They understand context. A developer running a massive database query at 2 in the morning might be standard procedure, but a marketing intern doing the exact same thing triggers an immediate lockdown. The AI correlates a subtle registry tweak in January with an unusual network request in March to expose advanced persistent threats, intrusions designed to stay hidden by moving low and slow. Acting as a digital immune system, the AI recognizes the long arc of a coordinated attack and neutralizes it in the staging phase. This diagram shows the architecture. It begins by pulling raw telemetry at the data collection layer, feeding it into the anomaly detection engine. Then, the root cause analysis module traces the symptom back to the exact fault without human reasoning. This dashboard shows the system in action. In testing, the AI completed its root cause analysis in an average of just 92 milliseconds, correctly identifying the threat 85% of the time. By diagnosing the root cause in milliseconds, the system can deploy countermeasures and stabilize the network before a human analyst even receives the notification. The final step is self-healing. When the AI finds a vulnerable component, it automatically isolates the threat and spins up a new, fully patched container to take place. It seamlessly reroutes the network traffic to the clean container and kills the old infected process, maintaining service without interruption. This chart illustrates the performance gap. The orange bars represent the time it takes a human to recover a system, while the red bars show the automated recovery time across threats like DNS spoofing and dependency failures. Slashing these response times translates into millions of dollars in cost avoidance, shielding enterprises from downtime. Pushing the mean time to recovery down to near zero ensures that services stay online, protecting the digital trust that modern businesses rely on. This automation does not make human security teams obsolete. Instead, their RE moves from being in the loop to being on the loop. The machine fights the millisecond micro-battles, freeing up the human experts to design macro-level security strategies and investigate complex long-term threat campaigns. For high-risk decisions that could disrupt the business, the AI uses a nudge protocol. It pauses and prompts the human operator for approval before executing a critical recovery action. This is a framework of human-allied AI. It combines the raw processing speed of the machine with the ethical oversight and nuanced judgment of a human. To ensure these systems operate fairly, global regulatory standards are emerging. This document shows the India AI Governance Guidelines, which establish formal frameworks for transparent and ethical AI deployment. Autonomy creates a requirement for absolute precision. Because these systems are designed to act without manual checks, organizations must verify their decision-making is free from model bias and data hallucinations. Artificial intelligence is now the strategic core of national security. Implementing it requires strict adherence to data privacy laws, ensuring sensitive information is protected at all costs. In an era where attacks are launched and completed in the space of a millisecond, your best defense is a system that can